This afternoon, we're going to find Ilig-Iligan Beach. We've heard it's good for snorkeling. Let's go see. It's pretty far away, and we don't know exactly where it is. We've looked on the map, but it's way out here on the other side of the island, down this dirt road, and looks like to the edge of the world. Should be fun. We are out in the boonies. We're trying to make sure we don't have to walk home. You want to like set a time?
Yeah.
What time?
I don't know. 3?
What time it? Well, I don't know what time it is now. Just how many hours do you want to stay?
You can stay 1 hour here.
I was thinking at least 2.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that is why it's already 1:45.
So he says he's going to wait for us. I told him come back in 2 hours and pick us up. He says he'll just wait. I guess he knows he won't make any money if he leaves, so he's just gonna wait. Not costing any extra to wait. Just seems odd. Those are nice looking. We'll have to do some swimming here real quick like. This is Ilig-Iligan? Ilig-Iligan Beach. Very out of the way. It's on the same end. It's kind of like between Puka Shell over there and New Coast over there. Sort of. So we're way up on the end of the island that we normally do not come to. So we're going to go swimmy. We brought snorkels and such. Got some resorts coming in. It's kind of a weird place to put a resort, I think, because you're in the middle of freaking nowhere. I guess people would pay to be in the middle of nowhere, but I mean, there's nothing here. It's pretty, and it's a nice visit, but I wouldn't want to stay here for like a week because, wow, that goes back far. I didn't realize it was that large a building. There's a lot of rooms here. It's nice looking though. Way too many, everywhere we go there's fucking stray dogs, man. It's bad, but such is life. Anyway, this beach is gorgeous. This beach is empty except for the dogs. Couple resorts look like they're not open right now. You can see that's the end of the beach. And that over there is the end of the beach. So it's not a large beach. It's good sized, but by Boracay standards, it is not a large, you know, it ain't the 4-kilometer white beach. But pretty cool looking. Some dudes out fishing. We're gonna do some snorkeling and we'll see what we can see. Hope these dogs don't steal my shoes like they did at the last beach. We changed rocks and then because they were at a different rock, so we moved to this rock and the damn dogs followed us. We got no food, guys, sorry. It is a little unusual, but she actually hit the water before I did. No jump shot in the water though. All of the above.
What?
Smile.
Keep smiling.
Go ahead. Jump. She does jump better than I do. Didn't know she was taking a video of me snorkeling,
So I'm not actually doing much. I'm actually just floating around looking at fish. Possibly it's this weird snake eel thing. I don't know what it is. Let's go find out. The snorkeling is not amazing right here because we're very close to the shore. But this thing, I don't know what it is. It didn't have like a head of an eel, but it was swimming around kind of snake-ish looking. I gave it plenty of berth. I decided not to like chase it or try to catch it. I saw a couple of them and have no idea what they are. If you know what they are, comment down below and tell me, because I don't know what it was. She wasn't happy about it when I showed her the video. She's staying mostly close to the shore. She's not a very strong swimmer, so she doesn't like to go too far out. And so I don't go too far out because I'm trying to stay fairly close to her. I would go a little farther, but this is good enough. It's amazing you can see anything at all just right here on the shore. I think if we went out closer to those rocks, it would probably be better. And because we're Filipino, we take a selfie. She took the camera and got about 5 minutes of footage. So here's some fish that she saw. She said she worked very hard to try and catch up to them, to film them. And of course we attracted some local kids, and they wanted to show us their shark fins. They put their hands up on their head and they're pretending to be sharks. I think we did that when we were kids too.
There you go. There's the sharks. Okay.
And if you're hungry, we did find some sea anemone. Those kids' dads are out swimming much deeper. They're diving down for some shells. We don't see them later, but we just heard what they're doing.
We were talking about coming down here to the rocks to do our snorkeling, because I was thinking there'd be more fish over here. And the dark area, I wasn't sure if it was seaweed or coral. It is seaweed. I don't know if you can see down at those rocks. That's where our stuff is. That's where we went snorkeling. And that's all small coral. It's the beginning of coral. This is all seaweed here, which is no fun to walk in. And you probably cannot see them on camera, but trust me, there's tons of little bitty white fish swimming around in here. A couple decent sized ones. I saw a couple 5-inch fish swimming through here too. Most are 2 or 3 inches. But in the seaweed, there's always lots of fish. So she would have enjoyed that for snorkeling. But I don't like tromping through the seaweed really, so I'm kind of glad we swam where we did. They're working on some boats. There's a Sorry Sorry store there. Well, there's just nothing here. If you come down here, now granted this is the way off season, but there's no shops or anything here. You need to bring in your own water. I'm sure somebody will open up a Sorry Sorry during peak season, but I can't imagine that many people come to this beach. It is very out of the way. You do not accidentally come to this beach. It's way out of the way, but it's kind of nice. And it's photogenic. Easiest way, honestly, is probably rent a sailboat, sail around the island and hit this beach as part of a full day. That way they could stop you out there by those bigger rocks and you could snorkel out there, which is probably better snorkeling. Matter of fact, that's probably where we snorkeled a few years ago when we were here with my brother, because it was some beautiful snorkeling not too far from the shore, and it did have some rocks similar to this, but I don't recall exactly. I'm sure there's a lot of places around this island with good snorkeling. Hey, so tell me, what do you think of Ilig-Iligan?
It's wow. I like it here. You know, in a kind of beach view. See, looking. I said I like it here. It was nice, good, beautiful, and a beach.
It's a nice beach. And I can't imagine, even during peak season, I bet this is not a very busy beach. It's just so far off the beaten path.
This is really a nice beach if you've got some time to kill. It's worth a visit. If you're only here for a week and you stay on White Beach, you'll be fine. But if you have time, this one is worth a visit. But it's quite a trip out here. And if there's not very many tourists around, good luck getting a ride home. That's why we hired a guy to wait for us. But nice beach. Fun was had by all. Enjoy your day in paradise.